If there is one thing Supercell really loves, it is designing amazing characters and then forgetting to give them shoes. Seriously, there are so many troops in Clash Royale who could really use some footwear, like the Giant, for example. But then it gets weird. How come the Skeleton King, a literal bag of bones, has shoes, while the Golden Knight, who's rich, famous, and basically royalty, is running around barefoot? But hey, we're not here to question Supercell's, well, questionable fashion choices. Maybe my fever's finally gotten to me because today we're ranking every troop in Clash Royale by their feet. We'll be skipping spells and buildings for obvious reasons. Man. So now that awkward silence is over, let's get started. Starting first with everyone's favorite Larry. Well, there's nothing really much to say about this cute little guy. He's just a little skeleton everyone likes, and because of that, I'll put him in the decent tier. The same goes for the Skeleton Army, Skeleton Barrel, because, they're just kinda copies of each other. Next up is Berserker, the little menace of the arena. As a character, I think she's very well designed. The same goes for her feet. She is a child though, so I think I'm just gonna put her in okay tier. Two flying skelly bros whose anatomies just do not make sense. There's not much to say about them, but as for their feet, it's not looking too good. It doesn't even look human. Duh. And their Chinese version isn't any better either. Okay tier. You know what? Let's go over all the spirits at once. First off, Electro Spirit. I've got some mixed opinions about this little fella. He's got two thick little stumps as feet, and because he's electric, I think he can just shock people by standing near them on a metal surface, which isn't pleasant at all. If something hurts you, how can you appreciate it? You know what? That might have come out wrong. So I'm sorry, little one, but you're gonna go down to okay tier. Fire Spirit, the same goes for him as well. He can't even sit on a bed or he'll burn your whole house down. Okay tier. Heal Spirit, and now we're starting to get good. Just by a touch, he can heal all of your cuts and blisters on your body. And he doesn't cause any harm, so I think he deserves to be the second troop in decent tier. And the same for the Ice Spirit. He's way too good to be anything lower than decent. I'd love having this little guy around on a hot day. Next on our lists is, oh my, Archers. No comment needed. I would absolutely become their carpet in a heartbeat. No questions asked. Top tier. Now for the Golem. His feet are literal rocks, and unfortunately for him, they also aren't symmetrical. So I think I'll put him in the okay tier. According to the game lore, Firecracker is actually an archer, but she is just way too annoying. And what are those shoes? But overall, I'll probably put her on, screw it, hot tier. She's too hot to be anywhere else. Sparky. I was debating if I should have included her, but that would have been rude and her feelings have already been hurt enough. My poor little trash can. Sparky, I like her. Solid decent tier. Spirit Empress. I won't lie, I really love her design. I think she looks really cool and really unique compared to the other characters. And come on, she's an Empress. Absolutely and positively hot tier. Pekka. Well, how could we not rate you? She's going straight to the decent tier. No questions. The same goes for her son. E-Giant, absolutely disgusting, stinky tier. Royal Giant, same thing, stinky boy. Next up on our lists is Boss Bandit, and just like the Bandit, I think she is perfect. We'll put her up in hot tier. But Bandit, on the other hand, she is an OG, top tier, no questions asked. Okay tier. This handsome gentleman with a fabulous mustache, on the other hand, hot tier. That mustache is just too fabulous. This is a feet tier list, so come on, his mustache is just so stylish. His toes have got to have their own mustaches. Yeah, it's got to be it. The Barbarians are related to the Knight, and their mustaches are also stylish. Their toes may not have mustaches like the Knight, but overall, decent tier. Same for the Elite Barbarians. Now, I'm not a giant skeleton foot enthusiast or anything, but let's be honest. There's just not much going on here. It's all bone, no skin, no socks, no soul. The man's got Halloween decoration energy 24/7. Respectfully, that is an okay tier for me. The Goblin Giant is basically Shrek if Shrek stopped taking care of himself. And we know Shrek already stinks. He's got that swamp energy, sweaty goblins on his back, and a hygiene level lower than the Barbarian Bowl arena floor. Straight to stinky tier. No debate. The Lava Hound is kind of like a rock spa gone wrong. He's basically a flying pile of molten stone, which is cool, but also like, what are we even rating here? He's a floating furnace, so hot, yeah, but also rock. I'll call it the hot okay tier for effort and temperature. The Royal Recruits are fine, not great, not bad, just, there. They've got armor, shields, and matching helmets that are buckets from the same Clash Home Depot store. Nothing to roast, nothing to praise. That's a clean okay tier. Ah, the Musketeers. Elegance, precision, and just the right amount of sass. She's basically the definition of don't mess with me, I've got style, and a musket. And when there's 3 of them, ooh, that's triple the elegance, triple the confidence. Top tier. Easily. Now here's a man who definitely doesn't care about shoes. He's riding a giant hog into battle, screaming his lungs out, probably hasn't touched soap since 2016, and he likes to bathe with his pig. If it weren't for the last 2 parts, he could have gotten a solid hot tier, but I think it's either stinky tier or okay tier. I'm just gonna toss him an okay. But the Ram Rider is how you do it right. She's got an actual sense of hygiene. I think. I'll put her in decent tier. Mighty Miner is a miner who spends all of his time underground in dirt and gunk. He has a buff figure, but he probably stinks after all that digging and mining. Stinky tier. Go shower, please God. The Skeleton King is literally just bones, but somehow he has shoes. Explain that, Supercell. How does a skeleton even wear shoes? There's no skin, no muscle, no ankles. And yet there he is, stomping around like he's got a full wardrobe sponsorship. Honestly, it's impressive. Stylishly cursed, but impressive. Okay tier just for the effort alone. Now this guy, this glorious shampoo commercial level hero, is barefoot. The man's wearing more gold than a Clash Royale season pass reward, but couldn't afford a pair of sandals. Bro's got luxury armor, golden hair, and the confidence to charge face first into enemies with exposed toes. That is either stupidity or pure swagger. Either way, hot tier for style and bravery alone. Now, the Mother Witch definitely gives off walks barefoot through the forest collecting curses energy. You just know that her feet have touched every unspeakable thing in the dark forest biome. She probably doesn't even need shoes. The dirt is scared of her, and she is old. Not into it. That's a solid stinky tier, but with respect. Ah yes, the witch, the original Dark Queen of Clash Royale. You never see her feet, which is either terrifying or a power move. Maybe she's hiding them because they're horrifying or flawless. Total mystery. I'm putting her in hot tier, purely for the suspense. The Night Witch is like the edgier, cooler version of the witch. Dark aura, total goth vibe. She's probably wearing boots made from bat leather or something along those lines. So I'll give her points for aesthetics. Definitely top tier, because oh my. The Lumberjack. The man chops trees all day, spills rage everywhere, but lumberjacks are kinda cool, not gonna lie, so I'll put him in decent tier. The Magic Archer gives off that calm, clean, I moisturize daily vibe. Precision, poise, and probably perfect pedicures. His feet are cleaner than your average legendary chest. Hot tier. The Phoenix technically doesn't have feet, but talons, and they're on fire, so unless you're into lava claws, there's not much to rate. Still, that is some serious glow-up energy. I'll give it a decent tier. Literally. The Dragon Brothers. I'm not really sure. They are both OGs, but I don't know anyone who's into dragons. I hope not, at least. I'll put them in decent tier. Same goes for the Electro Dragon, despite the zapping, he's pretty cool. The Electro Wizard walks around with electricity shooting out of his toes. That's basically self-defense. His feet could power a Tesla. Shocking personality, shocking hygiene. I'll give him the decent tier because why not? The Hunter looks like a man who lives in the woods and only bathes in cold lakes. The kind of guy whose feet are bulletproof from years of hunting and stepping on sticks and rocks. I wouldn't say he's got special feet, but they're okay. So, okay tier. Now, this one is interesting. It's not even a troop, it's literally a drill full of goblins. So I'm guessing there's at least 3 unwashed pairs of feet in there, spinning underground at 200 miles an hour. That is a nuclear level stench. Straight to stinky tier, no hesitation. Thank God I've got this cold and can't smell anything anyway. Kind of the same with the Goblin Barrel, but they spend less time in their barrels than goblins in their drills, so we'll give them okay. And for the other goblin-related cards out there, I'll put all of them in the okay tier. I was thinking of placing them in the stinky tier, but maybe the baby goblins are clean. I don't know, man. Goblins are considered filthy and disgusting creatures everywhere, so there's a possibility Clash goblins are also as filthy. But okay tier. I'm not sure about the Rune Giant, to be honest, but she seems very okay tier for me, so let it be. Okay tier. The Dark Prince is like the cooler, edgier version of the regular prince. Same bloodline, more eyeliner. He's got those heavy boots that scream, I haven't taken these off since the last arena rotation. Stylish, yes. Fresh? Maybe. Okay tier. They are literally living batteries on legs. You touch those feet, you're getting zapped straight into Arena 20. Feet more like tasers. Stinky tier. The battle healer walks around glowing with holy energy, so her feet are probably the cleanest in the game. She could walk through the goblin gang barefoot, and they'd come out baptized. Top tier, Divine Edition. The Valkyrie doesn't just walk, she spins and dances. Her feet are the definition of don't get in my way, probably built like tank treads. Hot tier because you're not going to last long enough to argue. And yeah, in both ways. Tiny man, big shoes. He's probably got royal baby soft feet, protected by his ego and an overpowered ability. Okay tier, but privileged. Same goes for Guardienne, she's just way too manly. This man's been standing barefoot on docks since Clashmas 2019. His feet are seasoned, salted, and smell like barbarian barrel water. But he is cool and Scottish, so I'll put him in okay tier. The royal ghost is invisible half the time. Do his feet even exist, or are only his shoes showing? Philosophical question. If you can't see them, how can you judge them? I'll give him a ghostly decent because, well, mystery always wins. The Ice Wizard has literal frostbite for toes. This man's feet have been frozen since Arena 5. You'd slip just standing near him, but he's a cool Finnish uncle, so I'm giving him that decent tier. Do I need to say anything? Absolute top tier. Same as the Mighty Miner, dirt, rocks, and zero sunlight. His feet are probably fossilized at this point. Stinky tier, with bonus points for effort. They're skeletons wearing armor and sandals. It's like medieval beachwear. Fashionable? No. Functional? Barely. But it works. Okay tier. Yeah, touch those feet, you're sticky for a week. This man is made of goo. Absolute nightmare, stinky tier, slimy edition. The Dark Goblin runs around barefoot in the jungle throwing darts at people. His toes probably have better aim than most players. Okay tier, but agile. They fly, their feet don't even touch the ground. 0 foot content, no feet tier, airborne privilege. Goblinstein, the creation. Well, do I need to go into detail? Frankenstein's monster was made from multiple different dead bodies that were thrown away, and Goblinstein looks like it was made just like its IRL counterpart, which is an easy stinky tier. The same goes for the creator. Unlike his edgy brother, the prince looks like he actually bathes. Probably has shiny night boots polished daily. Hot tier for chivalry and hygiene. The bowler throws giant rocks for a living, barefoot across cold Clash arenas. Those feet are battle tested. If you heard him walking, it would sound like earthquakes. Okay tier. No explanation needed, they're pigs, it's mud, it's chaos. They may be royal and well taken care of, but they're still pigs and they like bathing in mud. It's stinky tier. Naturally. Wizard's toes probably sparkle when he casts spells. Hot tier because magic forgives all. Who knows, what if he can pull rabbits out of his shoes? Big man, bare feet, but I'll give him the okay tier. The rascal boy gives off forget what soap is energy. He's barefoot, unbothered, and probably smells like a goblin hut stew. Stinky tier. A balloon doesn't have feet, unless we count the skeletons hanging in there. Those are definitely bones. I guess it's okay tier. The Executioner looks clean, and he's a vegan. He may be called the Executioner, but I think he might actually be a pretty clean person. I'll give him an honest, decent tier. Also flies, also footless, same problem as the minions. No feet tier, aerodynamic excellence. Tiny skeleton, big explosions, no flesh, no shoes, no shame. Okay tier, purely because, you know what? He tries, and I like him for that. It's literally just a bush. It doesn't even have legs, right? But I mean, goblins are in that bush, so okay tier? Made of ice, probably leaves frost wherever he walks. He's chilling, literally, cold okay tier, frozen solid. Barefoot skeletons sprinting toward walls with bombs. No fear, no shoes, no insurance. Okay tier for their courage alone. The monk walks barefoot across every arena, calm and unshaken. Even his feet have reached enlightenment. Probably smells like peace and incense and lotus flowers. Top tier, spiritual edition. And for all the troops you've been waiting for, the Archer Queen. You know she's got flawless form and flawless feet. Top tier, easiest troop to rate, no questions asked. And that is the most cursed tier list in Clash Royale history. We have survived. Now click this one next, something a bit more normal. I'll see you there.